Listen, my mother said I walked right out of the womb.
That's great.
And was speaking English.
You walked.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. How did you get out? Yeah. When did you get?
All right, guys. Time to start the show.
Wait. So you had jazz hands at the beginning?
Baby, you can waste my time, my gosh. We can go there if you want it.
Welcome to the show. This is Unrelated. I'm Maj. That's Vince. What's going on?
Oh, great day today.
Yeah.
Happy to be here. Happy to start this. Nothing, man. You know, went to work, got here. Now I'm here having a blast.
Great. It's gonna be a wonderful show. We have nothing to talk about.
I know.
Yeah, day was great. So we're based in Chicago. Vince and I have known each other for a long time, years in fact, maybe a decade, not really sure. Who's gonna count?
Close, probably 2013. So we're getting close there.
College,
Yep.
staying together, lived together. Got a little weird, so I got engaged and left.
Didn't want to hang out with his boys anymore.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I don't know, the
Yeah.
singleness is not
Found
for
the
me.
love of his life. You know.
You know, very happy.
Yes.
Kayla, my fiance, is running the camera, so if I
Boom.
say something she doesn't like, she's gonna turn the camera
Right.
to you. And that's
He
great.
looks bad.
That's fine, I like that energy. So
Oh,
just
yeah.
know who's behind the board, folks.
Yes.
Okay, so we're both based in Chicago.
Boom.
Let's talk about some Chicago things.
Yes.
We should talk about pizza.
Yeah.
That's what people want to hear about.
Right.
It's so like overdone, but I
Yeah.
feel like we have a unique perspective
Dude,
and some
we
recent.
share.
Yeah,
We
I believe.
share an
Yeah.
opinion here.
So let's pony it up. So deep dish pizza,
Yeah.
right? What our maiden food.
So
Yeah.
for anybody that doesn't live in Chicago, there's like big debate here, you know?
Mm.
First off, deep dish pizza, not what you normally get when
It's
you're in
a
Chicago.
lot of food.
It's a lot. It's
Lot of
thick.
food.
Yeah. So generally that's not what you're getting, you know? Tavern style is the way to go. But if we're gonna talk about deep dish,
Give me a thick dish pizza.
we're gonna be thick dish. I like Gino's East. Personally, Lou Malnati's is everywhere. It's a love of many people.
Right.
Giordano's is a chain that shouldn't be mentioned.
Absolutely
so
trash.
all of you get mad about it.
Absolutely trash.
Sound off
Yeah,
in the comments
no,
there.
please. Yeah, please.
Sound off in the comments there,
Yeah.
please. Jeez.
Okay, so I'm gonna agree with you
Yeah.
on a couple factors. When I am going to invest my time, it's like an hour and a half experience, right? To go.
Dude, it takes like a week and a half to bake.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So definitely get a reservation. So thick dish pizza. That sounds weird off the
I don't
off
like
the
it.
rip.
I don't like it. Scrap it.
Thick dish pizza.
Yes.
Next.
Yo, that was my line.
Yeah. So a couple factors, right? It's
Yep.
the sauce, it's the crust,
Right.
and the toppings are pretty much the same anywhere. But like that whole like relationship becomes like the whole dish. So like Lou Malnati's, which is probably the most popular, I
yeah.
think.
For sure.
The sauce is too sweet, in my opinion.
Agreed.
The crust is too buttery. That's the whole thing, is like the butter crust.
Two?
But I think because the sauce is so sweet, there's
Yeah.
no flavor. So like
I like the crust, personally. I'm going out on a whim here.
I like the
Might be
crust.
better than Gino's East. The crust only.
Ooh.
Not the whole thing.
You
Not
would
the whole
play yourself that way?
Excuse me.
I didn't realize you were going this direction. I
Yeah.
thought we felt the same way.
We're just talking.
So like but I still prefer Gino's East, right?
Yes,
So I'm in
naturally.
your camp. It's cornmeal crust.
Yep.
It's tall. It tastes great. The sauce is like
The sauce
savory.
is the number one thing. It's top of the pyramid, baby. That's how it
That's
goes.
it. Sauce is forever, man.
If you're not eating pizza, though, say you're like, boom, someone just came in town. You're
Yep.
like, where are we going? Where are you bringing them? Somewhere that isn't like, oh, duh, you got to go there. Somewhere where you're going, native
Yeah.
Chicagoan, let's go. What are you getting?
I mean, I think Portillo's has got to be the route.
Yeah, naturally.
We have like one.
Yeah.
But like it's more like Chicago.
Arizona. Arizona's got one.
I wouldn't go to that one.
You go to Arizona. You go to Arizona.
Listen, they've got cheap property taxes. They can't
Yes.
also take our food.
That's
like,
true.
I'm sorry.
Great point.
You're taking all of our people.
Wonderful golf courses.
I'd go to Scottsdale.
All right, if you're gonna go into sit down though, you're like, oh, we're gonna go out
You can
somewhere
sit down at
nice.
Portillo's.
Yeah, well, you can,
Yeah.
for sure.
You can be fancy
Yeah.
at 11.
Get a beer, actually. They sell beer there?
They have pasta. Barnelli's possible.
It's actually pretty bomb.
I think so. To expand on the Portillo's thing,
Yes.
I think because they have Chicago style hot dogs,
Yes.
classic.
Boom.
A charbroiled hamburger, which
Right.
is always good as well. That's what I get. They also have pasta, but they also have Italian beefs.
Yes.
So if you want to get kind of like a sampling charcuterie, et cetera, of Chicago taste,
Yeah.
except for the pizza, you can get it all done at Portillo's. It's gonna be pretty good
Yeah.
every single time.
And they'll soak it in the beef water too. It's not called beef water, but I'm calling it.
I believe it's called au jus.
Yeah, au jus.
But
For
like
all you French people out there.
Au jus
but
sounds fancy,
yes.
but really it's just like beef sweats.
It's beef water.
And when
that's what it is.
Next. Next.
I would no. I would rescind your next because for au jus, right? So you can get a sandwich, an Italian beef sandwich. You can get it dry.
Yeah.
You can get it dipped, or you
You
can
get
get
it
like a
wet.
half dipped, like me.
You get it wet.
You can get it wet on the side.
Yep.
What is your preference if you get a beef?
I'm
How do you like your meats?
gonna break some hearts here. Super overrated as a thing.
Your
Tell-
dad's watching.
They're
this.
okay. I know my dad doesn't care. I would get something else. If I was gonna get it, I'm getting like a little dip action. But like
Okay.
if you put too much on it, then it
Yeah.
all starts falling out and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want to eat like a wet sock.
Yeah.
And that's
you
what it is.
cover it in jardiniere though.
It's gotta be spicy.
You gotta
If
burn
there's
your
a,
mouth
yeah,
off. Oh,
pepper
yeah.
option, like I'm in on that. Okay, cool. So we're on the same space. I don't like
Yes.
a wet sandwich.
No.
Never something
Just
I
like
wanted.
don't want to do that when I'm eating
No.
a sandwich. No
we got
chance.
some weird stuff. I think that is like almost the Italian, like the sandwich wetness. Chicago Bagel Authority also does like a steamed bagel sandwich.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a wet bagel?
Toast it.
It's not good.
It's wet before it gets baked.
Wasn't
Like,
good.
Why would you go back?
Yeah. Anyway, that restaurant burned down. I wasn't sad about it.
It burned down?
It burned down. They rebuilt it. I wasn't sad
On
about
Belmont?
it. Yeah.
What?
A long time ago.
How did that
Yeah.
happen?
I think someone was fed up with the wetness.
I hate wet bagels. Burn. Arson.
Anyways, okay. Unrelated.
Unrelated.
Let's talk about first world problems, right?
Yes.
We're clearly fine.
We're fine. College educated, both and gainfully employed, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're
All that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
But
wouldn't say
let me tell you,
gainfully, but-
I can get annoyed so easily.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to say that I'm being like attacked.
Tell me about
that's
it, King.
traumatic, but
Yeah.
I feel annoyed. So like, recently I've noticed this thing with my toothbrush
Oh,
that.
I hate teeth. Go on.
So I have a Quip toothbrush.
Me
Like,
too.
please sponsor us.
As
whatever.
do I. Would love a Quip sponsor. Please,
Now the
thank
Quip
you.
toothbrush, right?
No free ads though.
It's got like a regular sized toothbrush head.
Yep.
And it like kind of vibrates,
Yeah.
but it's supposed to be like an electric toothbrush.
Yeah, it's
Right.
kind of like the guy on the side of like a club that's just kind of moving a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
but
yeah.
not really dancing.
Right.
He's like, I can move if you pay me to do it. But anyway, go on.
What clubs are you?
I
Wait,
know.
what club is this exactly?
The underground.
Are
maybe.
they
Oh,
open?
yikes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Anyways.
Everybody kind of dances. I don't know what to tell you.
So my toothbrush, right?
Yes, yes.
It like splits in half. Like the head comes off, and then there's batteries, and like they send you a new head, new battery,
Right.
oh, whatever. So my thing is that you have to store it in like the little stand that
Mm-hmm.
gets you, and it's cool because like you can hang your toothbrush up, which I guess
You can
is.
hang it on the wall. You
can hang it on the
Not
wall, you
something
can
that
hang it in
I
the mirror.
do. Not a personal choice.
But like
yeah.
the toothbrush head is wet.
Very.
So like I'm always forced with this, or I'm presented with this question, this opportunity, really a choice.
Yeah.
Of when I'm done brushing my teeth and my toothbrush is rinsed and it's wet, do I just shove that shit into the stand?
Well, no, you do it.
Do I like?
You put the bottom in, and then you let the.
See, that's what I thought too. But like mine's like close enough to the toilet where it's like a little sus.
Oh.
Even if you flush with like the lid down, I feel like it's
No
in,
pee
it's
on
in
your-
a dangerous
no
zone.
pee
So
on your
I've been
toothbrush,
putting
yeah.
it like in the thing, and I'm like, is it just getting moldy?
Sounds like
inside
mold.
then?
Yeah, I don't
Right.
know about that, but.
So I'm like, okay, now I'm exploring other options. Where I was like,
I
okay,
got an idea. Hold on. I got an idea.
give it to me.
Move it away from the toilet.
It's okay. So,
Crazy idea.
let me tell you, there's a design flaw
Okay,
because it's
sure.
got like a 3M command strip behind it.
Oh,
And
it's stuck to the wall.
It's stuck to the wall.
Yeah.
I chose one spot.
Shouldn't
it
have
looks
done
great.
that.
It's so close
Yeah.
to the toilet. Like yeah. So now I'm kind of forced into the situation.
Yeah.
But that whole like annoyance is my continual first problem of the week. What is
Got it.
yours?
This is actually very timely because it happened to me today, actually.
Oh.
So I've been going to work again. You know, everybody's working from home, all that stuff. I've been going to work again. And I work, if no traffic, 30 minutes, boom, get there, you're fine. It's taking longer now again, which isn't cool. And I'm like, oh, I'll come here today, take me 30 minutes, boom, boom, get home. It took an hour, man. And
Yeah.
it kind of broke my heart.
That's
you know?
twice.
Yeah.
That's 2 commutes.
I don't know what I ran out of. new music. Don't have any new music. I'm sitting there all angry. See a Chevy Tahoe, and I'm like, why are you driving the Tahoe?
Your iPod Shuffle just stopped shuffling.
Well,
Like,
I
how
don't
does
use
that-
an iPod Shuffle personally.
Oh, sorry, your Zune like ran
My
out of
Zune,
juice.
yeah, my
My Zune ran out of battery, and I was like so upset. I couldn't listen to
yeah,
it.
yeah. So
Commute
traffic's back, which sucks.
Traffic is. See, people like in LA always complain about traffic.
It's bad here.
It's bad.
Yeah.
Here we have this problem where we have a very populated city and suburbs.
Mm-hmm.
So people that work like in suburbs that are like they have to go through the city to get home,
Mm-hmm.
or they commute from the suburbs to the city and then back home.
Right.
There's always people on the road from like maybe 12 to like 8 is
Oh, yeah.
our rush hour.
Yeah.
It's like that's 8 rush hours.
Yeah.
Which there's not even that many movies.
One time, want to hear something crazy?
Let's go about it.
I spent extra time at work just so I can get home quicker. Guess how long it took? An hour. Still took an hour. So all I did was work more. Isn't that brutal? I
Oh,
hate it.
man, nothing like hurry up and wait. you
Yeah,
know?
it's just like you want to wait, but it's
Yee.
6:45 instead. Sure, go
This
ahead,
is
buddy.
this is a relatable topic for our audience.
Yeah.
People hate traffic.
Oh yeah,
And like people hate traffic because traffic means that there's just other people.
right.
And I don't like
Unless you
that.
don't have your license, don't drive. PSA for everyone that doesn't
Yeah.
have their license.
I can't recommend the train because that just doesn't go everywhere. it
No,
needs to
train's
go.
not great either. Not a big train guy.
Anyways,
That's
traffic.
what it is.
That's
yeah.
a good first. Yeah, that's a nice problem.
Yeah, it's gonna get better from here because traffic's probably the worst one to bring up. But
Well, I'm sorry for.
everybody give it up for producer
Oh
Terry.
wait, producer Terry. EJ, get that camera on producer Terry.
Oh wow, he's
So-
so
Trying to be discreet.
he's so handsome.
waiting
Oh,
for the
Wait.
camera angles
Okay.
to change.
Here we no, we're good. We're good. So
he's so handsome.
we have a cast of characters.
So handsome.
You guys know I'm Maj. This is Vince. Fiance Kayla is behind the board. EJ is our camera, and we also have producer Terry. Now, producer Terry is the
Special
one that
person.
keeps he wrangles us.
Yeah.
We're like two young toddlers that just need like graham crackers and goldfish.
Right.
to
And like a
s-
rope.
Yeah, and a big rope, big lasso
Like a
situation.
fishing pole maybe.
Yeah, I'm a big Indiana Jones fan.
Oh yeah. He
Um,
loves fishing.
So producer Terry is here. He's making sure we're all on time. But if you guys can see the red shot glasses, this is our favorite segment. It's the first time we've ever done this segment.
yeah.
I think so.
It's the first time we've done all of this.
So
actually.
this is Drunk Stories.
Yes.
Let's give it up for Drunk Stories,
Drunk
folks.
stories, everyone.
So what are we drinking today, producer Terry?
Yeah, tequila.
Of course.
I
I
will
love
not say
tequila.
the brand until we get a sponsorship.
Exactly.
Please sponsor us. This brand.
Unnamed tequila brand.
Yeah.
So
This
all
brand
any
right
tequila
here.
brands out there
Yeah.
that want to sponsor an up and coming
I mean,
dope show.
please.
Yeah.
Listen,
Please
Justin
reach out.
Timberlake's got his own one. Like, I need something. Please. Okay. So, cheers.
Cheers.
And we'll get into our story.
Fierce.
Oh, I just spilled all that shit. I
Oh,
will lick.
wonderful.
No, I'm gonna.
One
lick
of
that.
us is clumsy and one of us is Vince.
How embarrassing.
I will lick that up. Anyways, Vinny, you want to kick
I'd
us
like
off?
to see that. Oh yeah.
Give me a drunk story.
Drunk story. All right. So you were in this one.
It's all over the table.
Yeah, it's a little
I'm
wet on there, but you know it's alcohol, so it'll sanitize.
I leave to get like a one cheater. And just
Yeah, just, you know, bounty quicker picker up, or don't need more than one.
Listen, we're trying to find
No
a
free
sponsor.
ads. No free ads. Anyway, so
please.
Michael and I have both been friends for a long time.
That's why you call me Michael.
Yes.
That's wild.
Maj. Wow.
Should I explain my name first? Does that
Yeah,
make sense?
please
okay,
do.
So
Please
for
do.
Those of you who are watching
Wow.
right before you go to bed on your phone, thank you. What's up? Go to sleep.
Go to sleep, dude.
Turn off the phone, please.
Don't finish the episode.
Don't finish.
No, don't fit it. It's off the rails. You know what I'm saying? So my birth name is Michael Andrew Jung, but I make music under the name Boy Maj. That name Maj comes from my initials, and that's why I go by Maj. Also, my name is just too long, and when I hear Michael, I think I'm in trouble. So yeah, Maj it is.
I mean, if I was gonna go by Vincent, it'd be like,
If I called you Vincent Daniel
Bad.
Glaviano,
Sick.
would you be pissed?
I'd be sick. Get a little pukey. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways,
Tiny
drunk
bit.
stories.
Yeah.
Teed up.
So, and I go by Vince. Thanks, everyone. So anyway, Maj and I live together.
Yep.
We threw an occasional gathering of
Socially distanced,
characters.
6 feet apart.
Nope, definitely in like 2015. So very close together. Lots of music and just rowdy
Yeah. Not even sardines. It was like tuna. You know
people.
what I mean?
Yeah, we didn't drink though because we were, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Angels.
Angels, children. Anyway, so we're having a Halloween party.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's enjoying their cranberry juice. it's like later in the night, you know, everybody's in crazy outfits, yada, yada, yada. I was
Yeah.
the bounty man, no free ads.
Yes.
So
You do every paper towel company today.
I know. Boom. Charmin doesn't do paper
He's
towels.
like, I'm gonna have to follow up with so many emails. I'm gonna have to email Bounty. I'm gonna have to email
Charmin's
Quick.
toilet paper, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, Charmin should make
Next.
paper towels. They're really
Next.
missing out on a whole
Next.
market. Anyway, so we have our house. We're living in our house. We're throwing a party. It's all
Yeah.
cool. I have a friend come up to me. It's probably like 2 a.m. And they're like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I'm like, got a great place for that in here. Just take a left right there. That's a bathroom. And then she's like, oh, but it's been occupied for a while. I'm like, interesting. Like, someone might be doing the twos, whatever, you know, blah, blah, blah. Go up there, knock on it. It's like, yep, hello. And then let's say this guy's name is Joe. Joe works. So Joe and John are in the bathroom, right? And I'm like, what are you doing in here? I don't want to walk in on anything.
Joe.
And our bathtub is full. And I'm like, I don't remember doing that at all. And I hope like none of you guys did. And they're just playing in the bathtub. And these are two guys that, you know, had a nice like small outfit on. So it was like basically like in Speedos, just like bathing.
They were just having fun.
2 a.m. in the middle of a party.
That's so funny.
Yeah, and like I was like, hey guys, like, what's up? What are you up to in here? They're like, oh, taking a bath. And they're like, oh, like they can come in and pee. We'll just close the curtain. And I'm like, no, this is gonna work at all. Like you should probably just get out of the bath because why? Yeah. So they ended up getting out and stayed for a long time after that with just like wet pants because they bathed in our house.
Yeah. I'm glad that they unlocked like an amenity that we didn't know we had. Where it's
Yeah.
like you can come up for a party and you can also take a dip.
Hospitality.
Yeah, they towel
We don't
off
have
and
a
they go
hot
back
tub,
to the
but
party.
we got a tub, kid. Come
That is-
hang out.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Because we only had one bathroom, right? So the audacity to go into a bathroom at a party and be like, you know what, people have to pee or just like
Bathe.
yeah. And like, you know what, actually I've been wanting to take a bath and my friends here, you know, we could do it together. Did we talk to these people after this? Because I don't know. I don't have a relationship with this person.
I feel very comfortable contacting one of the two people.
Okay.
But no. Not that close. Not that close. I'll tell you that.
So my takeaway is that you can get away with it because clearly we did nothing.
It's like how to get away with murder, but instead it's how to get away with bathing.
How to take a bath at a party.
Yep.
Okay.
Wouldn't
like that story.
Wouldn't read it personally, but whatever. It doesn't matter.
Where was I when this was happening?
Probably jumping around,
I was
dancing,
probably,
singing.
I was probably just being
Ariana Grande or
a
some
wild
shit.
boy. Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so my drunk story this week. This is my sophomore year of college. We both went to DePaul. It's not really important, but we are. The
DePaulians?
city is our campus.
The city is
What
our-
is the tagline now?
I think it's it.
Here
no free ads.
Here we do. No free
They're
ads.
not paying us for that, so
Nope.
let it go.
God, no.
Yeah, the city's our campus, and it do we here. It's just for you too.
Cool.
So this is my sophomore year, so I'm 20,
Sure.
maybe 19, and I remember it was like the fall. That's not really important.
I was a toddler.
So this is the time when like we would do like the underage bar crawls and we can get away with it. And I was like just learning really how to drink for a long time. So like if you do like the happy hour thing, if you're drinking from like, 6 o'clock to like 9 o'clock, and then you go up to like the first string of bars, by the time it's like 10, 11, when like the party, like the energy is up there.
Hydrate.
Yeah, like you're almost kind of tired because it's been like 3-4 hours. Like
Right.
this is my like one of my first early years of drinking. So what I would do is like, I just need to get my energy up, and so I would drink coffee.
Right.
Starbucks like right near the apartment. So I would go like I'd drink for 3 hours. I go get a coffee. I'd slam that, and then I'd go back to the bars, rejoin my friends.
Pro tip though, water. Probably better.
Yeah, water's a good thing too. Red Bull, anything like that. Now the reason why I was into coffee is because like my parents don't drink coffee. My older brother drank coffee, but like no one told me about
love
like
coffee.
what coffee does to your body, right? Yeah, you're zipping around, but also like you may have to take a shit
It'll
at like
your
maybe
bowel will say hey.
30
they
to
check
20,
in.
yeah, 20 to 30 to 40
They
minutes
check in,
based
yep.
on your bowel movements, right?
Sure.
I don't want to judge your bowel movements,
4
but like
days.
yeah, so say like 4 days.
Takes me 4 days.
Yeah.
No,
So
it
you
doesn't.
could drink a coffee, you could take a shit, and then you can go to Gino's East and you can get your pizza.
It'll be ready.
Anyways,
Love it. Love it.
what a wild turn.
Yeah.
So this is my phase, and I've gotten away with it several weeks in a row. Where I pregame, we go
Right.
to the bars, I leave, I get a coffee, I come back, we drink more, blah blah blah. Night's merry, I go home.
Right.
This specific time, It was wing night, so it must have been like a Wednesday.
Great.
So
Definitely,
yeah.
what, at Kelly's?
Yeah.
No free ads.
So yeah, so we pregame. We pregame at the apartment. We go out to Kelly's. We get a bunch of wings, big pile of buffalo wings, scarfing them down.
They're
I
so
leave.
good.
I get my traditional 9:30 p.m. coffee.
Right.
Slam that thing.
Yeah.
Come back to the bar.
To be
Now
young.
it's like 40 minutes later.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm feeling a little rumbly in my tumbly. You know what I'm
At
saying?
Kelly's?
No, past Kelly's.
Oh, good.
We're down the street.
Bad bathroom
Bar is unknown. But let me tell you about this bar. So we're at this bar. It's like a triangle shape. I won't name the bar because I can't remember.
Starts with a B, I think, or something like that.
Maybe a G. Who
Cool.
knows? Jury's out on this.
Jury.
We are DePaul. Triangle bar. They've got an upstairs where all the drinking and stuff's happening, and the bathrooms are downstairs. There's a small waiting room, and then there's like the ladies and the men's bathroom.
Yeah.
Pretty much one stall, and then like one urinal.
Yeah.
And like,
Like
I've been
every bar. Ever.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been to this bar before. I know where the bathroom is.
They're made for peeing, by the
Yeah,
way. Just
I've
gonna put
puked
that
out.
there.
I've puked outside. I've puked downstairs. I've puked inside. It's not a
Right.
big deal. I've puked everywhere.
Yeah.
So I know where the bathroom is, right? It's 40 minutes after my coffee, drinking with my friends,
Yep.
whole thing, feeling the rumbling, my tumbling.
Just
I'm like,
20 years old, just feeling the wind in your hair.
yeah, and I was like, listen, I could probably push it. I can wait till I get home to like really just empty my entire bowel.
Don't
like,
have to get
cavity.
into it.
No,
Yep,
no, no. I mean,
gotcha.
that's where we're going. That's where we're going with this story.
I got you.
So like, I can wait till we get home, right? And it's like,
Yeah.
wait, but I'm here partying. It's like, I'm walking by the thing. My friend's like, yo, let's do a shot. Like, cool. So I'm like, I'm very drunk at this point. I've been drinking since 6. I've had a
Sure.
coffee. I need to take a shit. I'm like, at this point, I'm like, okay, I've passed that buffer period where I could just reasonably find a bathroom, also wait, and then get into the bathroom. So like now it's kind of like an emergency. I need to shit within the next like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Right? Minute and a half for those of you at home.
It's not your.
Right.
That's
so
how time works.
At this point, like I'm
Wow.
like, you know, doing that like, oh, excuse
Yeah.
me, like, oh, excuse me, like, oh,
like
excuse
little
me.
hip movement,
Yeah, I'm
sure.
getting through
Yeah.
the bar. I'm going downstairs. Like I know the route.
Agile.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's the waiting area outside the bathrooms. I go to open the men's door. It's locked.
Oh no.
I was like, that's fucking weird.
Because every big bar should have a one-person bathroom.
Exactly. Yeah. So I'm like, well, listen,
That's good.
I'm from the Midwest.
We shit on the floor.
That's a killer.
That's exactly where my head's going.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that point. I don't think you guys have heard this story,
I
which
have
is
not.
so
I've
I've never
crazy.
heard this one at all.
I've been trying to next this, but I also want to hear it.
No, I want to
Yeah.
You're getting
no.
painfully,
I'm literally back here. We're
My
Kayla and our
fiance.
friend-
painfully close.
Yeah.
Painfully close.
Yeah, she's like adjusting that engagement ring. She's like, I might take this off if the story goes south. Anyways, so it's go time, folks,
Yes.
right? I got 90 seconds from me being like, I'm very drunk and I don't need to puke. I need to shit.
Right.
The coffee's picking.
Which is way
I've got
harder.
like 35 buffalo wings
No
that just
sink for
are
that,
coming
baby.
out of my body, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I'm scooching my way through the bar. I get downstairs, like once again, setting the scene. I'm here in the waiting room outside the bathroom, like jostle the door handle.
It's locked.
It's locked. And I was like, okay, I'm from the Midwest. I will wait politely.
Yeah.
Now this is like 45 seconds in, so I've got like another 45 seconds to make this shit work, literally work. So I was like, okay, I'll wait 15 seconds, and I was like, okay, maybe they're just like taking a while. It's like, how long does it take to pee?
Bar in the bathroom. They could
Pretend
be
to wash
doing
your hands, then leave, right?
They could be doing anything.
Anything in there.
Anything.
So I go and I was like, okay, blah, blah, blah. I open the door, or literally it's, I would say 85
Checked
seconds.
again?
I check again.
Still locked.
And the guy's like, yo, I'm on my way out. So I'm like, cool. It's full 90 seconds. Like, I'm gonna shit myself.
Right.
I finally get the door open. Guy comes out, he's like, oh, sorry. I'm like, I don't know, of course. I'm so sorry, right? Apologize from the Midwest. I apologize 3 times. I say, oh, I go
Say,
inside.
oh, go in, do this.
Now he says, I'm sorry. I think it's because he's taking a long time. I go into the bathroom and he has left like the nastiest situation in the actual toilet area.
And you're like, disclaimer, cleanest human being ever.
yeah,
It's
I'm
kind of like
I don't know if you can tell by my
ridiculous.
turtleneck, but I'm pretty
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah. He wears a turtleneck and cleans all day. I'd say.
Yeah. I love my vacuum.
Big vacuum guy.
So he apologizes. I think it's because he's like taking too long. I get in
Right.
there. He's left a
It's
fucking
dirty
mess,
and
bro.
wet and shit. Yeah.
There's like toilet paper, like the entire Lollapalooza Music Festival happened in this.
Nice.
So
Jealous,
there's
sounds
one
sad.
toilet in the stall, and then there's one urinal.
Oh no.
I'm looking at the clean urinal, and I'm looking at this nasty fucking toilet.
Bury
And
the lead, I don't
no,
shot.
let me tell you.
Jeez. Yes.
And just
fill
like
us in.
before, just like my toothbrush, I'm presented with a choice.
Right.
I say, okay, listen,
Move away from the toilet.
does
The answer.
drunk clean me risk getting hepatitis C by sitting on this nasty toilet and taking a shit, relieving my bowels of 25, maybe
Specifically
35
C.
buffalo wings and like a cold brew with like almond milk?
Yeah.
Do I just dump it all here on the floor?
No.
That sounds rude.
Sounds rude.
Do I leave the bathroom? Do I go into the women's bathroom? I was like,
No.
that sounds like not this
It can take too
impossible.
long. Yeah.
So it gets to the point where I was like, listen, it's been 90 seconds.
Yeah.
It's been like another.
It's already out.
Like time is
basically.
moving in
Yeah,
slow
right.
motion. Like
I'm with you.
Listen, Groundhog Day, night, the next morning. Like it's a bad situation. Like it's gone from a Diglett to a Doug Trio.
But where did
you know what I mean?
Where'd you go?
Okay. All right.
I decide. Listen, I decide to take a shit in that urinal.
Yeah, duh. Naturally.
And then my drunk ass tries to flush it down.
Yeah.
No.
I was like, was it, you know?
Let me tell you, that shit don't go down like that. And
what-
so I reach and I grab some paper, I wipe my ass, I wash my hands, I really do.
That's what Roses is about.
And
by
then
Outkast, by
I
the way.
lock the bathroom door and I close it behind me so no one can go in. And
All right, so wait, hold on. So to just
yeah,
bring
yeah,
the story around,
yeah, let's come around.
he drank a coffee, went to go take a shit in the urinal, and locked everybody else from peeing for the rest of the night.
And it was like 9:30.
Yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
early.
Yeah, they just opened.
Oh my.
And then someone went in there and they're like, somebody did something rude, and then someone did something ruder over
Someone-
there,
no.
which
Some
is surprising.
Poor dude had to like tell the bartender, be like, dude,
Yeah.
like, I'm sorry, but like, once again, his wife was like, I'm so sorry to bother you while you're at work.
urinal. Oh,
Someone
no.
has locked the bathroom door. Can you like get it unlocked? He's like, okay, this happens all the time. I don't know.
Can we get a
They
hand for
unlock
service
it.
workers, everyone? Let's go.
That's a first responder if I've ever heard one.
Jesus Christ.
And long story short, I've never been to that bar again.
Yeah,
I can't go back.
you're probably blacklisted.
I blacklisted
They probably
myself.
don't even know who did it, but you're probably
I'm
blacklisted.
brown listed from that bar.
Anyway, we're gonna talk about something completely
Anyways,
unrelated to that. now.
unrelated.
Yeah. Which is wonderful.
Do you want to talk about some conspiracy theories?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories. Wait, first off, before we do this,
I'm so warm from that story.
we're
And that tequila.
So am I.
Yeah.
weren't we
Terry's like, I'm trying to monetize this show for us, and you're talking about shitting
Wasn't
in a
on the
urinal.
script.
Drunk stories generally, yes.
weren't we supposed to, well, not we, but like
Yeah.
as a society, weren't we supposed to like raid Area 51? What happened with that?
I did the Naruto run down my street
Not Area 51 though.
on the day.
What happened to that?
Well, Southwest canceled my flight, and I didn't want to reschedule. And
It was supposed to happen. There was a whole thing. It was a whole thing.
listen,
don't know.
I love Reddit,
Right.
And that was huge.
Yes.
On Reddit, and I
Yes.
think yeah, let me see them aliens.
Right.
I love the movies. Like Independence Day is a great movie. Will Smith, shout out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I think this year though.
They're gonna announce.
Yeah, they're gonna announce.
Yeah.
I think it's sometime in June, so it's coming up. So maybe we'll be able to cover this on something. But they are revealing photos. It's been slowly leaking out
Yeah.
as well, like some documents. But they're gonna pretty much open up the floodgates on what they know.
There's people like in the government that like have confirmed that this is a thing.
So do you believe? Let me ask your personal opinion on this.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on aliens? Do they exist? Are you sus about them? Are they sus?
I mean, I think that
What's up?
you have to believe they exist because like
are you pushing your
too
agenda
much.
on me?
No, not you, but in general.
You
Like
looked right at me.
there's
when
too
you-
many.
yeah.
Well, I've been the whole time.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
yeah,
point
yeah.
of this actually.
It's just us on the show. Who else are you gonna look at?
Anyway, yeah, like they're here. They probably are like around us, right? Like, did you ever hear the thing with like the little rice one, or like the ones that were like the size of rice or whatever that like moved in like the military? I don't have enough information on this, but no, there's like this. There was like this like alien thing that was like that moved in like an incredible
Yeah.
amount of speed, and it would like it was on the radar.
ship,
It was
ship
on the
or
radar.
something, yeah.
Yeah, it was like I think it was on the West Coast or something, but it was
Okay.
on like the radar of like a military radar, which is technically an act of war if they like cross over a military radar or something
Yeah.
like that. But basically, like it was moving at speeds that like no one has any idea, like how fast that could be or whatever. And they're saying like, oh, that was like without a doubt like extraterrestrial because no human can move that fast in any capacity. So I mean, after that, I'm like, all right, cool, like that's one experience, but there's so many out there. And then they're saying like, oh, we're gonna release something, like there has to be. And I'm not talking about UFO, like circular one, but like I'm saying like as a general unit.
Yeah. I want to know about extraterrestrial beings.
Yeah.
Less about the technology. Like,
Yes.
listen, like, I Ridley Scott, like George Lucas, like they've
Right.
told me all I need to know, right? That's not a big deal. My theory.
George Lucas told me everything about aliens. Very cool.
I've been working on my like random,
Factual, by the way, look it
random
up. Yeah,
Star Wars
is real.
impressions.
Yeah.
Star Wars is real. It's just a war movie.
Yeah.
Like World War Z.
Right, or Dunkirk.
So my
Yes.
theory on aliens
Yes.
is that of course they're real
Right.
because humans
are aliens.
We are aliens.
For other people. Right?
Yeah,
For
there's
other
no way
people.
we're native to this planet. Think about the way that we, and I don't want to get too preachy here, but we don't fit here. Like we have to put on, like we're the only animal that puts on clothes. That's not normal. We have to like completely, we have to build buildings, air conditioning, heating. We have to like completely build roads and stuff to make this world work for us. I think that humans long time ago, long time ago, came here. We already destroyed our planet. We came here. It was similar enough that we adapted, and it's been so long enough that we've actually like forgotten. And now we're at the point where we
Or
are.
you couldn't document it, right?
Yeah. So I think that's my general theory. And also, I've been watching a lot of science fiction during quarantine, and I saw, what was that Ridley Scott show on that new planet, Kayla, that we watched? Raised by Wolves.
Boom.
Right, similar situation. And the Earth was ending. They sent out like several arcs of people.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of Catholic overtones in on the show.
Favorite part.
But they find a reasonable planet, you know, like Rick opens up his little whatever and is like, find me a planet that's not on a cob.
Yeah.
And they find the planet, they populate the planet.
And then
there's
Interstellar happened, and then boom.
and so like, you know, they slowly grow. So I really was like struck by this. I'm like, I feel like that, you know, resonates with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just don't make sense here. So that's, I think my proof that aliens are real is that we're here and we clearly don't fit on this planet. We're clearly aliens, there's gotta be more. But
we do though, we're mammals.
We are mammals,
Just like an increased brain capacity, I guess.
Some of us. Yeah. Listen,
Some of us are bears.
Some of us are just absolute
Yes.
idiots.
I mean, yeah, they're real. I don't know.
Okay, so do you have a favorite alien movie? Take your time with this one.
I don't know, honestly. I love space movies. Let's
Okay.
make this 100% clear. I don't know if I love like alien movies.
So like
'Cause,
Alien
I
versus Predator or like, I can only name one. Wow.
E.T. is a big one.
Yeah.
That's an alien
E.T.'s a
movie.
big one, literally
Yeah.
extraterrestrial. Okay.
I like realistic space movies. Like, you know, like,
What do you mean realistic?
well,
Like,
Interstellar is the best movie of all time, in my humble opinion. Thank you, everyone. Christopher Nolan, very smart man.
yeah.
I think what's the, like, Gravity with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney or whatever.
Gravity was good.
That was, I didn't love that movie, but like I enjoyed the premise of it. And then whatever the one with like the big like stone things where like they were talking to the
That is, oh God.
boom. Don't know
With
the
that
name of it.
actress that I'm like spacing
Yeah, that
on
one. Yeah.
in that movie that I
Yeah.
totally.
Anyway, they
the
like try to
circle
speak to the
language.
they try to like speak to the aliens and
I
they
like
figure
that
out how
one.
to communicate and stuff. That's more my vibe
Okay.
than like a fictional alien like.
So more of like alien species, but like interacting like with humans on Earth or like around Earth.
Or just like traveling space.
grounded in reality.
Right.
I mean, my favorite was Independence Day.
Ah.
I love the crop duster guy that's like, he was abducted before, he's going back again.
Yeah.
I love that, you know, this is back in Will Smith's prime when every like summer he had a brand new movie and a new album, he was just killing it. And I think that was my first experience, I think, going to the movies with my dad and him just be like, not questioning if the movie was real or not. And then we would reference the movie as if it was like
a real life event.
And like on Independence Day every year we would watch that movie.
Oh,
so in my mind, that movie was real.
That's what Independence Day is for, by the way. Will Smith in the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge. Big.
July 4th is coming up. City of Chicago is going to open up, and I will once again watch my favorite movie.
Watch Will Smith in Independence Day.
And I will celebrate our America's history and the day we beat the aliens.
Does 2012 count as an alien movie?
What is 2012?
Isn't it the one where like, you know, everything comes down, everybody's dying or whatever? It was like the apocalypse.
I never saw that one.
Incorrect.
Is that incorrect? Can we get a fact check
What
on
was
2012?
No, that one was
Incorrect.
it's the dude with the
What's 2012?
handheld one. The guy that holds the camera. Do you know
what?
what I'm talking about? Cloverfield.
That's
Jesus
Cloverfield.
Christ.
2012.
Did it come out in
Excuse
2012?
me.
2012 is the weather movie.
They were both like end of the world though, right?
No, that's Day After Tomorrow.
2012 is also
2008.
where
Yep.
where everything was like the Earth was falling apart.
Yeah.
They got on the plane.
Right, okay.
Yes.
Well, they were both apocalypse movies, so I was like adjacent.
And everybody was trying to get to China to get to the ships.
Right.
All right.
All right.
I never knew there was a movie.
Is The Rock in that movie?
2012.
Absolutely not.
Is
Yeah, it wasn't good. Wasn't good. 2012 was not good.
I mean,
Yeah.
clearly unmemorable
Was a
because
movie,
none
though.
of us can really put a pin on it.
Definitely movie.
And next.
Definitely
Yeah.
movie.
Okay, enough about aliens.
Yes.
I mean, we'll have to wait until June until they actually say
Yeah,
what's
until we
going
know
on.
everything about aliens.
Wild. Okay.
Great.
I want to bring up some other. I don't know about conspiracy theories, but like somewhat of a social mystery.
Right.
So have you heard of the Mandela effect?
Naturally, yes.
Of course, because we talked about this the other day in preparation for this
The
episode.
Bears.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears. We're from Chicago.
The Bears.
So this is the Berenstain or Berenstain
Right.
Bears. What is your personal memory of that beloved childhood
I
stories
have
thing?
a theory on this. Like, if you heard, like, it was like Berenstain Bears, right? That's how I heard it.
I
as
remember
a young kid.
Berenstain, A-I-N.
You remember it that way?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
No, sorry, the Berenstain Bears.
Yeah.
Like the Berenstain
Like, I
Bears.
thought it was like, you know, like a normal, like S-T-I-E-N or
Yeah.
S-T-E-I-N or whatever it is. Did not expect an A. The A came out of nowhere. I was
Yeah.
like, hey, you know, like, holy shit, where'd it come from? Yeah.
How much of this is like, you look at a word for long enough and it starts to look funny?
Right.
Like I remember
Truck. Horrible word.
I think I was working on some like graphic design project and I had to write the word school.
Yeah.
And you look at school and you're like, this is a strange word.
C-H-O-O-L?
2 O's?
Yeah.
A C-H?
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, like S-K.
Visually, it's not pretty.
No.
But also, like, physically, it isn't pretty.
So how much of that is like just us as children being dumb
It's assumptions.
and unlearned?
That's
yeah.
what it is.
So
But, like,
there's a lot of other examples though.
Hot
So
dogs.
I've got a couple written down here.
Yes.
So let me just, I
Fill
want to
me
test
in.
your memory. So we both remember like a
Yep.
Berenstain Bears, but it's actually Berenstain.
Right.
Absolutely wild,
Yeah.
but potentially indicative of another like wormhole galaxy,
Yeah.
Avengers Endgame situation.
but it's probably just assumptions.
Yeah, I'll wait for the next movie. They'll tell us. Okay, so
2021.
this one threw me for a loop because
Yeah.
the Wienermobile does
Yeah.
drive through my childhood
Yeah.
neighborhood. My dad literally just took a picture with it 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
He chased down the street.
Your dad did.
Yeah, they're not
Oh.
doing anything with that truck. So he's a full grown
Dude,
man.
they're around. I don't
Yeah.
know if this is a thing, like, in Chicago, but
Yeah.
they're around. And I see them, like, once a year, maybe.
They are around and
which
they
is
are round.
frequent for a Wienermobile. Very frequent.
Do you have a preferred frequency for a Wienermobile?
I would prefer it probably less than once a year, because then I see it, I'm like, oh, there it is.
I see the ice cream.
Hit
man
its
less than that,
quota.
you know?
Yeah.
Okay, so speaking of the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile,
Yes.
what is the correct spelling of Oscar Mayer? Is it M-E-Y-E-R or M-A-Y-E-R?
It's A-Y-E-R.
Think of the song. My
O-S-C-A-R.
baloney has a first name.
Producer Terry.
It's O-S-C-A-R. My baloney has a second name. It's M-A-Y-E-R.
I was going to say M-E in this song.
The song's helpful because
I thought it was E.
you can easily sing E. Like the song doesn't.
Vowels.
I will sing,
Vowels.
you know, I'm just a Bill, Capitol Hill all day.
Not even the same thing.
But like, you could easily.
one of them's an ad, one of them's a...
Unrelated.
Yeah.
The song is- so wait,
Unrelated. Thank
so-
you, everyone.
I actually didn't write down on the sheet which
Yeah.
one is it was. Is it E?
I think
it
it's E,
A-Y-E-R?
isn't it?
Do I have to check that something else?
Yeah, for sure.
We should have probably prepped this before the episode.
No, well, no, this is good because it's actually genuine. Like,
We don't know.
I don't. Is it
I
M-E-Y-E-R?
thought it was M-A-Y-E-R.
It's M-A?
It's M-A-Y-E-R or M-E-Y-E-R.
What? I thought it was M-E-Y. Yeah.
All right.
But I just guessed M-A-Y. Is
All right,
E?
Kayla with the truth.
It is M-A-Y.
Yeah. So I guessed it correctly, but remembered it incorrectly.
Oscar
So there it is.
Mayer.
That's crazy.
Oscar Mayer.
DP Aaron's got the picture for
That's
you.
crazy. It looks wrong.
That looks
now.
photoshopped.
It looks
Get
wrong.
that out of here.
Boom.
That is
You can't
photoshopped.
trust anything these days.
Oh God. That looks like a guy named Oscar Mayer.
No, you don't have to. I see it once a year, so I'm pretty well acquainted.
I'll take a picture of the Wienermobile when it comes by again.
Yes, please do.
Okay, so moving on from Berenstain Bears,
Yep.
Oscar Mayer.
Here we go.
Do you remember it being Sex in the City or Sex and the City?
It's and. But I heard this one before, so I'm cheating.
I used to watch this with my mom.
Yeah.
We love Samantha, I guess.
That's a great child.
Samantha
child
Miranda,
show.
yeah. It was that, and then it was Will and Grace.
Yep.
Sometimes we watch Friends, not a big deal, but you know, love my mom. I remember it as Sex in the City because they were in New York.
I did as well until I
big. Who is
learned
it?
this like last year. But
Right.
it's insane that it was and the city.
Sex and the City.
But it kind of makes sense because it sounds like a
Yep. Nope.
yeah.
Moving on.
Boom, producer Terry, shout out to him. He gets it. Yeah.
Terry's like he has a dinner reservation.
like, we can
afterwards.
do
He's
it
like, I need to
anywhere.
get out of here, dude. It's one word. It's a transition word.
Yep.
Okay, so talking about space movies, right? Let's come back to it. So, Star Wars,
Oh, I'm not going
beloved
to this.
American
up.
export.
Yep.
Star Wars.
Yep.
C-3PO, and I'm talking about like the OG episodes 4, 5, 6, New
Yep.
Hope, Empire Strikes Back, strikes backs. One back he struck. Return of the Jedi.
Back.
Turn around.
Boom.
Anyways, so C-3PO, right?
Yeah.
Human
Oh,
cyborg
yeah.
relations. We
Yep.
know him. Flew over whatever million, whatever. So do you remember what is his coloring? I'm talking fully like full suit. What is
It's
he?
all gold. It's all gold.
I remember I had a figurine.
Yeah.
It was all gold.
It
right?
is.
Now
It's not all gold.
there's a theory, and there's some proof that C-3PO's bottom half of his right leg is actually silver the entire time.
Didn't he like break apart though, and didn't they
So
like rebuild him?
I mean, when you meet him in episode, was it episode one?
Yeah.
On Tatooine, and yeah, young Anakin's building him.
Yeah.
He's naked, right? His
Right.
parts are showing.
He's
when
also
actually
a robot.
He finally gets parts and he's all silver.
Right.
And then he comes into.
Oh yeah.
And he gets redone, and then was
Yep.
it on Battle of Yavin, whatever the end, he gets, and he's fully gold
Your
again.
recollection's way better than mine, but
Big nerd
shout out to
status.
you.
I could be
Yeah.
wrong on this. We'll get a fact check.
Yeah.
So in those movies,
Mention in the comments how
episode
incorrect he
4,
is.
5, 6.
Yes.
He has a silver leg the entire time.
Yep.
He's gold from up above, silver down below on the right
no,
side.
he doesn't. But he does. But no, he doesn't.
Let me tell you, I was horrified when I saw this. It's so unsettling.
Yeah.
Because it looked, like, how dare they not
Yeah.
finish? Like, they clearly had money.
It's like
was
wearing
around
like a
literal
really nice
royalty.
outfit and having 2 different colored shoes for some reason.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing that? Trying to be different? Doesn't work.
And then he has a red arm in the new ones. I just don't like it. Anyway, so that was like an unsettling thing. And now, do you remember when the original trilogy got like remastered or something?
No.
And like now like the Pit of Balrog or whatever had like the thing that came out.
Yes.
I wonder how much of this colorization is from like that remastered version. We don't know.
That's a good point.
Oh,
now-
of the original ones.
Yeah, but now
Yeah.
there's so much like chatter online. I can't pinpoint my own experience on this because it was all gold for me.
It seems true, but it's fake to me.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's moving on from Star Wars. Let's talk about some Brothers Grimm fairy tales.
Yep.
Specifically OG. OG.
Old G.
Old G. Yeah,
He's
yeah.
an old
Old
guy.
G.
Yeah.
Old Disney themes. So Snow White, Seven Dwarfs.
Yep.
Right. Problematic title.
Canceled, by the
already.
way.
Yeah, pretty
See
much
that?
canceled. Yeah,
Boom.
yeah.
Huge.
Can't kiss people that are asleep.
Yep. It's true.
Please don't.
Not gonna even. Yep.
The evil witch, stepmother. Is she stepmother?
There you go.
Incorrect.
Nope, that's Cinderella.
The antagonist.
That's Hilary Duff and
Anyways,
whatever
the
that one's
antagonist
Cinderella.
of this movie, right?
Yep.
There's the famous line when she looks into the mirror,
Right.
and she, activates
Oh,
the mirror.
yeah.
This is like the OK Google, Alexa of the time, right?
I said right, but I
Listen,
did not know where
you
that
know
was going.
you know she was rich because
Yeah,
she
oh,
had
yeah.
a smart mirror.
Right.
No sponsored ads.
Yeah.
So my recollection of the line is mirror mirror on the wall,
Right.
who's the fairest one of all?
It's not Magic Mirror, I'll tell you that.
That is the correct line. It's
it's not.
magic mirror
I
on
hate
the
it.
wall, who's the fairest one of all? Is that the most unsettling thing you've heard today?
I don't know. All of these are kind of getting to me. I'm not gonna lie.
I guess my
But it
shitting
is
in
making
yeah.
me sad inside. Yeah.
So yeah, the correct line is magic mirror on the wall. It makes me feel uncomfortable, more uncomfortable than
Do
telling
they say that in Shrek? They do that in Shrek, right?
Maybe I have a better memory of Shrek than
I
Snow White.
definitely have a better memory of Shrek than Snow White. I'll say that. Like
We were listening
confidently.
to the Dreamgirls soundtrack on the way over because
Nice.
of course.
Naturally.
And
Oh, it's a Friday. Yep.
I was like,
Dreamgirls.
wait, it's so funny that they got Donkey in this musical. It's Eddie Murphy's in this musical. I was like, wow, he's really doing a lot of projects.
I hate you.
I
hate you.
Moving on, unrelated. Okay, my last Mandela effect
Please.
example is Fruit Loops.
Right.
I'm not a sugary cereal kind of guy.
Yes.
I love my Honey Bunches of Oats, which
Right.
is sugary,
Yeah.
but like that's pretty much it.
First sugar that he ever had was when he was 19 years old. Fun fact.
Were you there for that?
Yeah, I was there for that. I fed it to him.
The first time I had a Dorito was in 5th grade. Bobby
Yeah,
Beelan. Bobby,
this is a ridiculous story.
tell you,
What's
this-
his name? Don't say it.
no, Bobby Beelan. Yeah, I
Oh,
love
there
Bobby.
he is.
I don't talk to him anymore.
I love Bobby.
Bobby Beelan, 5th grade.
Don't know
His
Bobby.
birthday party was at Laser Quest.
Yeah.
So we're playing laser tag. Yeah, what's up? We'll play after this.
We
We go into the party room, afterward, and he has like,
Wait, powder room? Or did you say powder?
I think I combined powder and party. I'm like so fancy. I say powder room.
Powder.
Oh yeah. Not only do I shit in the urinal, I say powder room.
Yeah, he's also fancy, but he shits in urinals. That's the answer of today.
So you got to keep it real.
Yep.
So we go into the party room
Yes.
after laser tag, and I grew up in a very not super healthy household. We just didn't have soda. We didn't have Doritos. We didn't have all these things. Like this 5th grade birthday party was like my first
Huge.
of everything.
Right.
Big pitcher of Sprite that was like very flat at that point because they poured it like when we got there.
They do those at kids' birthday
They
parties.
do.
Yes.
Big pitchers, plastics, always the same shape.
Yeah.
They pour out the side. They ignore the spout. It's not a
Yep.
big thing.
Not water, but it.
You know, why did I do that? Pour out the thing. Anyways, so big pitcher of Sprite,
Right.
big pitcher of Coke and/or Pepsi. I don't know.
Yeah.
At this point, so like I thought that it was root beer, which I'd had before because my mom likes root beer.
Ah.
So I pour myself a big old glass. What I thought was root beer, I drink it, and it tastes like too sugary, right?
Right.
Because like it's just sugar overload. I've really not had
Is there
that
more
level.
sugar in Coke than there is in root beer?
I think so.
Oh.
It just tastes more like cloyingly sweet.
Check
the
those,
syrupy.
please.
First time having like a red Dorito.
Red?
I thought it was a tortilla chip.
Oh, the bag.
I was surprised.
They rebranded. You see that?
Listen, I dipped that I dipped that Dorito, the red Dorito, in salsa.
Yeah.
That was a lot of flavor.
Weird.
Yeah. So my mind's like
They
going
already
crazy.
dipped it in the nacho
Yeah.
cheese
You would
salsa
dip
that
it
it's
in
made.
salsa.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, listen,
It's a triangle.
Chips and dip.
Dump it in. Yeah.
It's chips and dip.
I
What do you
agree.
dip through? Do you dip?
5th grade, you were dipping in salsa?
Listen, I've been fancy for a while.
Yeah. Especially shitting in the urine.
Yeah, no, I-
It's Doritos.
Forget
and
about
the-
that.
and
No,
the-
I thanked
and the
Mrs.
onion
Beelan
dip.
for the
Yeah.
for the spread.
Right.
And I was like, listen, do you need help cleaning up afterwards? I appreciate the charcuterie.
Right.
Like,
There's charcuterie at the laser tag.
nah,
in
it's
case
Great
you're
talking
wondering.
about charcuterie.
listen.
Yeah, flat Sprite, flat
I'd-
Coke, salsa, and charcuterie.
There's no tortilla chips.
Loved that
But they have
party.
salsa.
Yep, loved
Yeah.
it.
They have some. I think they have some like smart popcorn as well.
Gotcha.
But
That
that
was
was
not
that was
around then,
looking back,
but
that was
whatever.
a lit party.
Yeah.
If you got invited to a friend's birthday party that was at a laser tag,
Yeah.
you know that their parents
That was
were rich.
legit.
Yeah. Anyway, so
love
that's my
those.
whole story.
That's great.
Yeah,
I
that's the whole
love
story.
that.
Uh,
I have a question.
What's up?
You never actually explained why the Mandela effect is called the Mandela effect.
Oh, okay. Let's bring some history on you. So,
Don't ask me. I have no
the
idea.
Mandela effect stems from
Nelson.
a lot of people remembering that Nelson Mandela died in prison,
Right.
when in fact he did
Incorrect.
not die in prison.
Correct.
I'm of a different generation, so I
Yeah.
have no personal memory of Mandela
Yeah,
at all.
same.
And of course, you can't believe U.S. history books. So it's called Mandela effect because of that reason.
Yeah.
My personal experience with it is the Berenstain versus Berenstein
Right.
Bears thing. Because when I learned that,
Wait, but where did he didn't die in prison?
no,
no, he died later, like
at home.
at home,
Oh.
like peacefully.
Here's a weird one. When did
Yes.
Pablo Picasso die?
Was not recently.
Dude, more recent than you think, for sure.
Pablo Picasso?
I thought he was like alive in like
Pablo Picasso, is he the one that? No,
the
it's Van
turn of
Gogh.
the century or whatever. He's way like he died in like I don't know like 80s or 90s or something like that.
What?
Yeah.
1980s or 90s?
Yeah.
Pablo Picasso.
Yeah. I'm
Nineteen-
like, oh.
1973.
1973.
Still, I thought it was probably like 30.
Yo, he's
You know?
that's a groovy man.
That's why it's groovy.
It's groovy,
Yeah,
baby.
it is.
73. How old was he
What?
when he died? Okay, so Picasso, Van Gogh, Monet. What is Picasso's like big piece? I know the name, but what is his actual like?
Horrible questions for me.
Can we get an example?
He died at 91.
91.
Who did?
Isn't he the one who like put
Picasso died in 91?
Picasso 91.
See, that's what I was saying. It's crazy.
No, age 91.
Oh, I was like, thank the
I was be like, so he knows Jay-Z then. That's
Yeah.
what the song's from.
So basically Picasso met
knows
Jay-Z for
Jay-Z.
sure. Yeah.
He died in 1973.
At
1973.
91.
Okay.
I mean, okay, so he was at least alive in the 1800s. That's big. That's big.
Yeah, just slightly alive.
I know, but still, like, I thought he was from like 1850 or some shit. I don't know.
I think anything we learn about like that's old when we're younger,
Just seems way older.
it's like 200, 300, 400 years old.
Yeah.
Like we learn it all at the
Beethoven,
same
Pablo
time.
Picasso.
It's like Jesus, Picasso,
Abe Lincoln.
Abe Lincoln, all pretty much happened like way back when.
Yeah. Same day.
That's
it was actually
wild.
Same week. Crazy.
Wait, so does Picasso know Jay-Z?
Yeah.
When was Jay-Z born?
Well, Abe Lincoln and Jay-Z and Picasso all happened while my Geno's East piece was getting made.
For context, don't forget about the famous Picasso artwork in downtown Chicago.
Is there famous artwork now?
Ah, so it's technically unnamed, right? Because
It's called Unnamed.
It's
by
called
Picasso.
unnamed.
Oh.
So yes, look this up afterwards, folks. We'll pin a comment or something.
Please.
But we have this large outdoor, like Chicago is actually very famous for its large outdoor art.
Yeah.
Which I'm actually really excited to, once the city opens up again, to have
Explore a
like
bit.
street fairs because they usually
Yes.
have a lot of
Summer
activities around
Chicago
these
is the
things.
best place to be.
But I remember like my art teacher in college. It was an elective. I was not an art student. Just want to clarify that.
Yeah, we
But
This man can paint.
But like one of our things was like Chicago art history. Like you walk around the city, explore it. The city is our campus once again.
naturally.
Man, DePaul's gonna get a lot of money from this.
Oh yeah.
So we have this. It's in Daly Plaza.
Yep.
Named after our illustrious mayor, one of like several named Daly. Had this big unveiling. So Picasso's art, I can't name any other piece, but was very like beautiful, right? It was revered, and they finally like commissioned a large piece that was gonna be in Chicago. And it's like a story or two high. It's this large metal dog-looking thing. And when it was unveiled, like the public was horrified, because this is back in the day when people would like go to art unveilings and stuff.
Yeah.
The internet, there's no TikTok back
Yeah.
then. So they would
Couldn't
go,
TikTok
and like
that.
literally like there was like an audible gasp when like it was, the curtain came off. And
Like
this-
poor? Like people didn't like it?
people thought it was absolutely horrible, because it's all metal. It's rusty. It's like a brownish color.
Is it like the weird like?
It's like a dog face
Yeah,
thing,
yeah,
but it's
yeah, yeah.
huge.
Yeah.
And it's so large that they couldn't move it after.
What about Cloudgate?
I thought you said Cloutgate.
Cloudgate.
I was like, we talk about Hype House again?
No.
I like the Cloudgate.
I do
don't-
too,
I
but
don't mind
it's
when
still
people say-
also a big metal object for no reason.
How do they clean that thing?
Water,
Rainwater.
probably.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah, that's
I
weird
mean-
looking. But see, now it's just like this weird dog that every time I go down for the Chris Kindle market, it's just a bunch of like suburban kids sliding down the
yeah,
bottom.
It's kind of in the way.
Yeah.
1967.
I get it.
1967.
Is when I got unveiled.
Right.
Oh,
he
okay.
died shortly after that. He's like, I'm not being
Yeah.
embarrassed like this again.
They killed him. Oh no.
Anyways, I'm more of a Jay-Z fan myself.
Yeah, me too.
but,
I like Jay-Z way more than Pablo Picasso.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Okay, so
Next.
Yeah,
unrelated.
yeah, yeah.
I want to move on. Talk about art. I want
Yeah.
to talk about entertainment. I want to talk about music.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. We're both musicians.
We're
We got
both
some songs.
musicians, big music fans.
Yes.
Often text each other about music.
Happened today.
Yes.
Who are you listening to right now? Who do you like? Who would you
Oh.
recommend to our young, impressionable audience?
Well,
It's probably just our friends and family at this point.
listen. Doesn't matter, man.
Yeah.
Um,
What should we listen to?
Listen, I like to branch out into many genres. I'm definitely an R&B fanatic myself. I recently stumbled upon Toby, T-O-B-I.
Okay.
3 of them's capital, 1 of them's lowercase. There's a song called Silhouette that I have been bumping every day.
Yes.
It is the tune to go to. I swear to God. Also, a quick honorable mention. Cautious Clay's new project is mwah.
Yes.
Cautious Clay is
Yes.
hits me right in the soul, man. Love it, but R&B is the way I go.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I'm
Yeah.
also a huge R&B fan, as you know. I make some R&B music as myself.
Yes.
I've really been listening to my European export pop, like Max Martin, like Exodus situation.
Sure.
And I'm a sucker for any sort of like shiny 90s, 2000s
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of influence
Yep.
pop. So recently, not even recently, but Zara Larsson.
Yeah.
I think she's Swedish. Oh God, that's.
I think
tequila.
she's
This
all
is really.
Sweden. Yeah, she's all
Just
of
take
it.
another shot.
Yep.
Next. Anyway. Another. Anyway. Oh wow, there's leftovers.
You're
okay.
spilling again.
This is a mess.
Zara
Anyways,
Larsson.
Zara
next.
Larsson, wonderful artist. She
Yeah.
dropped an album that I really don't think got much attention. So I took my time kind of listening through it. But
Honestly,
she has
I haven't listened to it.
a
Yeah.
couple songs on there that are very like new age disco.
Yeah.
FFF, which is Falling for a Friend, is
Yeah.
so good. And she has a lot of if you like Dua Lipa.
Give it up for producer Terry.
Yeah, producer
One,
Terry, woo!
King of the world.
Thank you for bringing Bubba's medicine.
the love.
anyways.
The love and the tequila.
Here we go. So, producer
Don't
Terry.
spill it, buddy.
Thanks. I'm not gonna spill this one. Watch.
Proud of you, bud. Yummy. Brought to you by
that was taller than the last one.
tequila.
Anyways, okay. So Zara Larsson, listen to the whole album. And honestly, my pop boys have been just pulling my heart. Justin
Yeah.
Bieber's really killing it.
Yep.
He's not released anything that I just don't like.
Right.
Do you have a favorite song off of the Justice album?
I don't want to be.
And he's listening, so.
I don't want to be a clown, but
I guess
It's getting worse to me because it's getting played so much. But Peaches is such a. When it came out, I was like, Giveon is has my
Yeah.
heart. Daniel Caesar's probably top 3 and
Yep.
for me all of time. Freudian, mwah, chef's kiss, wonderful. Everything he's done, I've liked. So it has to be that, honestly. But as far as Bieber albums, though, this is like way down there. It's not my favorite. It's not
way down like the hall of number ones as it's number one for you.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Trying to get your opinion to
Purpose
be
is
my
great.
opinion. Purpose is amazing. Okay, so
Purpose is my favorite.
and I see your point too because
Yeah.
I think it's the Ed Sheeran-ness of music
Yeah.
in that when it first comes out, like it's an instant hit,
Right.
and then it gets to the point where like it gets very overplayed,
Yeah.
and you hear it like at the Chipotle, and you're like that's too much.
Yeah.
Or, like you hear it at the Starbucks and like this is really too much.
At the
I just took a shit
Marshalls.
last time I was here. And it gets connected. So I agree with that, but it's just it is an instant vibe. It reminds me of like the old Calvin Harris, not even old, but like
Yeah.
Slide with the Migos,
Yeah.
like Ocean. It has
Funk
like a
wave
lot of
bounces,
yeah,
baby.
live instrumentation. My favorite song off the album
Yeah.
is either "Deserve You"
Oh yeah.
or "Somebody,"
Yeah.
which sounded so weird when I said it. But that's produced by Skrillex,
Ah.
and I was like, of course I like this.
Oh, yeah.
because the drums just go.
Well, he was
absolutely
in
hard on it.
what's it called? The group with
Jack U.
Yeah, Jack U.
with Diplo.
Yeah, yeah.
With that's Where Are You Now? And
I
sort of
need you and I need you.
yeah. So like
for
that,
sure.
Ghost. I mean, he's got a bunch.
Yeah.
But I'm such a believer.
You're
It's
a
so
believer.
sad.
Way above me for sure.
I was literally defending his dreadlocks the other day, and I it's not like I like them, but like someone's like, oh, you seen his hair? And I was like, listen, he's an artist,
He's
and I'm like,
just-
I hadn't even seen the hair. I'm like instantly defending him. I'm
Literally,
like, what
just
is wrong
complete
with me? It's like I am a 30-year-old
blind
man that's
support.
just like,
I love it.
yes,
Hey,
I'm just too old.
Visuals though, and this is a big shout out too.
Mm.
Amine, oh my
Is that how you
God.
pronounce his name?
Yeah. How did you think it was?
Amine?
Nope.
I thought it was a play on like anime.
Oh dear.
I'm a big like Jujutsu Kaisen fan.
Anyway,
Rising a Shield Hero?
his newest album, the visuals he has like on his YouTube, he's posted all the like the
Yeah.
music videos, all that stuff is insane, and the production's wonderful. And
Okay.
the crazy thing about it too is like he had like Caroline, like all those like party bumpers, and those like right in the middle of when we were in college and stuff too. So kind of like hit a different chord for me personally. But this is like a mature like bop of an album. Like it's
Okay.
absolutely great.
I haven't heard this.
You fool.
My last experience with
Amine.
Amine,
Yes, sir.
well, I was gonna be like Animal.
Nope.
With Amine
Yeah.
was I think Red Mercedes,
Oh yeah.
which is like from like 2015 when I was taking a shit at that
yeah.
bar.
No, you knew
And,
Caroline.
Yeah.
Bad
Oh, Carol,
Bang.
is that after that?
Sick.
Yeah, like
I
that
think
whole
so. I don't
era,
know.
like with his
I don't know
first
the
like couple
timeline, yeah.
projects, huge. But yeah, no, I'll check it
Yeah.
out.
His song with Summer Walker's pretty bomb. Yeah.
Okay.
The whole thing's pretty nice.
I like Summer Walker. I love her that she did an Usher sample and then got Usher to sing on the remix of it.
It's sick.
Because like
Yeah.
that is a flex.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
Like not only gonna
Sure.
sample you, I'm gonna get you back on the
Yeah,
song.
come
and Usher's
on.
not doing anything.
No.
He has so let's talk about Usher real quick.
Let's.
Not about his personal life, but specifically about his music.
Right.
So
So we
I
can
used,
talk about Confessions Part 2.
we can talk about Confessions
Personal
Part
to
2.
him.
Yeah, superstar. Yeah, whatever you want to talk about. So I grew up and Usher
Usher
was one of the
Bucks.
first artists that I like listened to like his full album.
Yeah, me too.
I remember it was like I got it from the library.
Yeah.
And I would just sit in my room and I would play it on my like Sony like little
Yeah,
boombox.
little
And I
boombox,
would listen
yeah.
to like Usher music and like really try to learn the lyrics and realize that like his vocal ability, his acrobatics were way out of my like repertoire for
Yeah.
the time because I was like 9.
Well, he also probably didn't have a six pack like that.
I was not as hot as Usher at the time.
Jesus.
Definitely not as a 9-year-old.
Was. He's still pretty hot.
He's pretty hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna wrap it up. No, you can say it. You can say it, Tay. We're just talking about Usher's abs, and he's like,
Yeah.
"Can we just go?" on
Man's
it?"
hot. Breaks a mirror. We're all
Sorry.
good. Yeah.
For the folks, Terry has a dinner reservation after this, so we're just gonna go.
Gotta eat dinner
Vince,
sometime, baby.
So this is our first time doing
Yeah.
a podcast show.
Yeah.
I've had 3 drinks already, 1 off camera, 2 on camera.
Same.
Thank you, Terry. I'm feeling very warm.
Yeah.
I'm about to get very flushed. EJ
Sure.
knows what I'm talking about. Yeah. I was, you know what I'm saying. So what can our listeners expect from
Yeah.
this show? What do you want it to be? How do you want to cap it?
It's going to be a lot of unrelated subjects between two people that know each other really well.
That's on the nose.
That's really on
That's
the nose.
on the nose. Yeah. Okay.
Lots of music. It's definitely our biggest thing. Probably our biggest connection. Lots of really stupid, probably less poop jokes.
I think that'll be my one of
That's
maybe one of 10
probably
poop
it.
things.
We'll do it once a year, like the Oscar Mayer.
Probably
but
once,
it's gonna be
once per episode. I'll talk about it like a poop story.
Nope.
Once
Got that
every,
one.
Every other episode.
What it's gonna be is just a lot of really dumb and wonderful conversations between two friends and a bunch of people to tell us to stop or look up stuff for us because we're both stupid.
I love how you said that.
Ah,
You look so handsome
yep,
saying that.
thank you.
Shout out to your mom for bringing you into this world. She's a
Yep.
lovely person.
Oh yeah.
And
Ditto.
yeah,
Gemini's, baby. Your
I'm
mom.
excited. I'm excited for the show because I think it's an opportunity for us to finally get out all the random jokes that I've been workshopping with
Yep.
Kayla.
Yeah.
And
She's sick of them.
let me tell you,
She's gonna put that out there. She doesn't think
Kayla,
any of this
I
is
love
funny.
you.
She's heard it
I'm
too
so
much.
sorry because you're my only audience member for this tight five that I will never come to be. Like, I'm not doing stand up, but I will put on the podcast. And poor Kayla is just forced to be like, that was funny.
I'm supportive.
And yeah, so if I can make you laugh, that's fine for me. But yeah, so once again, thank you for watching.
Yes.
If you're new here, because this is the first episode, so
Yeah.
you
You
new,
literally have to be new. Yeah.
please like, subscribe, send it to your mom, send it to your friends, send it to your
subscribe,
roommate.
and then unsubscribe, and then subscribe again, and then unsubscribe, and then
Yeah,
do it again. Just because why not?
This is Unrelated. I'm Maj.
I'm
This is
Vince.
Vince, and we'll see you next time. All right, let's get out of here. Episode 1, folks.
Nice job, everyone.
Listen, I'm a little buzzed.
It was hilarious.
Yeah.
It was very well done.
Yeah.
The energy is great.
The energy is great. We just
The poop story
poop
scared the
story.
shit out of me.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
I was right.
that was aggressive.
I was like, do I cut this? Like, but I was interested to hear it.
Yeah.
So I
I
was like,
wanted to know, but like you were drawing it out.
Yeah.
Way too long.
Yeah, I was a little scared.